Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. Of course, my name is Jeremy. We are here at Nasty Addiction Garage. So now that I got the tank clean, as you guys seen the last time, emptied out, rather cleaned out, what we're going to do today is kind of really clean it out, add some wax and grease remover in it, make sure that it's super dry. What we're going to do then is add the Red-Kote to the inner portion of the fuel tank. We're going to Red-Kote line the whole interior of the fuel tank so that we don't have any issues with rust or anything of that nature. So what we're going to do is disassemble everything that we can inside that, on top of that pump, including fuel sender. We already removed the fuel pump and hanger and stuff like that. So whatever else we have left, we're going to remove, we're going to tape it up, and then we're going to Red-Kote it. I'm still kind of debating if I want to paint the fuel tank or powder coat or however it goes. I don't know if powder coating is even feasible since that had gasoline in it. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to paint it. I'm probably going to either paint it like a glossy black. Nobody really sees it, so I really don't care. Or I'm going to truck bed liner it. So we'll go from there, guys. So let's go. Let's get started. Alright guys, so now that we have the fuel tank empty now, as we can see up in here, there's really nothing in there. It's pretty dry. That's kind of just residual still there, but as we can see, the tank is not dirty at all. The tank is actually relatively clean, but what I want to do is just protect it 100% and put some Red-Kote inside there. But what we first got to do is remove all these, the fuel sender, or the fuel sender, maybe in this, whatever this is, I forgot, I don't know if it's like a breather or not, or return. I think this is a return. This might be a breather. I'm not sure. Well, the process is we're going to remove this whole, remove everything off of this tank, so then we can get it butt naked and start cleaning it up a little bit. So let's get to it, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, so we were able to remove everything that we needed to. As you can see, let me see if I can turn on the light so you guys can kind of see in there how nice everything looks. I mean, absolutely no rust, guys. Check this out. This looks amazing. This looks, I mean, cleaner than what I really thought it was going to be. But as you guys can see, everything is nice and clean. It looks like there's maybe a little bit of rust there. I can't really tell. Let's see. See back there. See just a little bit down there, but nothing too wild. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add some of this wax and grease remover. I'm going to kind of move it around in there, try to get everything out. I'm then going to pour that into our oil thing over there, just so then we don't contaminate anything outside or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna tape these up. After taping all these up, I will then pour some wax and grease remover in through one of these guys, or I'll probably put that first and then tape everything up and kind of move it around a little bit and shake it up, and then from there I'm gonna let it dry. We'll come back later on today and then apply some Red-Kote. But I do also have some packages that we have to open that just came in. This is the interesting one, guys. These two are pretty cool. I don't know what they are, to be honest. But let's get this done so then we can start opening up some of these packages and letting this dry. Alright guys, let's go. Alright guys, as you guys just seen, I did tape everything up as well as I can, just so that nothing kind of spills out or leaks out anywhere. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna dump that acetone in there, try to clean everything that's in there. I'm gonna move it around, shake it up a little bit, trying to aggravate whatever's in there, just so then we can get everything out, all at the same time. So let's try it. Let's give it a shot, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. You guys seen me kind of move it around a little bit. I did take it out to this section of the alley and kind of move it around a little bit, just out of the garage, kind of off camera. But I did throw it in there. It looks pretty clean now. I really can't tell the difference. In all honesty, it all kind of looks kind of the same almost. Let's see in here. It wasn't really dirty to begin with, so in all honesty, I think this looks pretty good. What I'm gonna do now is remove all these pieces of tape. So then, what I can do at this point is just let it air dry. Once it air dries, and the acetone or the wax and grease remover is evaporated out of there, then what I'm going to do is recover those holes and wipe this down. I'm probably going to power wash it or put the hose to it, and then at that point what I'm going to do is start the painting process. I'm probably just going to use some type of enamel. I might even use rattle can, but I will use a primer and all that other fun stuff. But I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to do, or if I'm even going to paint it. I might just kind of truck bed liner it or something. I don't know, but we will do something to it to make it look nice and pretty. I know nobody really sees this, but I'm the one that cares. I'm very meticulous, as you guys can see. I'm very meticulous with all my things, or how I like things. So I don't know how I'm going to do it just yet, but we're going to move on to these packages, guys. We're going to take this out to the back. We're probably just going to let it stand up right here and kind of get some sun, or put it on top of the garbages maybe. Let's see. Probably put it on top of the garbages so then I can get have it tilted maybe and just have the sun hit it and evaporate that stuff. So yeah, let's get this done, guys, and then we're gonna move on to the packages. Let's go. All right, guys, so I made a little opening station here for these boxes. I really don't remember anything that I order. So I don't know what is what. I really try to keep my tracking numbers on point, but you know, that time runs away and I don't never have time to even jot them down sometimes. So when they come in, it's a surprise. I just know I got packages coming, so I don't know what it is. So we're going to start off at the top and then go down to the bottom, guys. So let's get started, all right? Let's go. Alright, kind of a look over, guys, and just a few things, a few of the boxes that I have opened already. We still got this one, but so first off, I got the Red-Kote in pretty quickly. So this is going to be going on the bottom or the inside of the fuel tank. So this is a fuel tank liner. So how I found out about this stuff was through the last buyer that I had with the red S-Dub that I built. The new owner red-coated the fuel tank because we had some fuel issues. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about it after I sold the car, that we had some fuel tank or fuel pump issues. So what he did was get it red-coated. I didn't know anything of that until this past year. So I'm going to be using this on my two tanks, on the 94 and on the 3BZ fuel tank. So that's going to be cool. This, I'm not too sure what it is. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be the riv nut tool. yeah, I got my riv nuts here. This is the riv nut tool. So it comes with all the different sizes, I think up to M10, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool. What is this? Yep, this is it. So this is kind of cool. The good thing is with this is that I'm going to need it anyway for the, because I'm going to get the base shaved regardless. So I'm going to need this to put things on. So the concept of this, it usually is either a pneumatic or you get like a manual hand braced one that you use to put these riv nuts in. But I'm not going that route. What I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually get the base shaved and then use the riv nuts to put whatever I need wherever I need it. But this one here, the way this works is it attaches to a screwdriver, or to a drill, I'm sorry, into a drill, and it works that way. So I found it to be a little bit easier than buying a whole pneumatic set. And this, I mean, there's a drill, always a drill somewhere, you know. I'm not going to need really too much to make it happen. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad I got that in. That's going to be a necessary piece for this. And here goes all the riv nuts right here. So we can put this to the side. All right, we got the Red-Kote. Next, I bought these super cheap. Super cheap. So what's cool is that they're relatively brand new. The person who had them was on Facebook Marketplace, and as we all know, these parts are getting less and less every time we actually try to look for something. So I decided to just get these just to have them, and I'm gonna need them anyway for the 94, because the 94 has the orange amber lights, and since these are nice clear, I like the clear and black look. So these will be going on the 94, which I think relatively, if you guys really look, like, I know the sun is out and stuff, you can't really tell, but you guys can tell when these things are dirty. And these are, I mean, the closest thing to new, and I only paid about $130 or something like that. Relatively cheap. So I'm glad I got these, and these are going to go now to the 94. So let's move on to the next things. Let's go. We have here the fittings, the AN fittings. I got some 3 AN fittings. I have some 4 AN fittings. I have some caps that need to be put on certain places. I got a cap for the oil pan, because I'm not going to be using a oil turbo. I'm going to be using this to just kind of cover it, just to cover the feed or the return line that goes usually into the oil pan. And then these are for my oil filter relocator, and this is gonna fit right on I'll show you. It's easier to explain this way. Where is it? So it's gonna fit right here. These are gonna go on here like so, because this sits right here, and since it sits right here, the headers come out and go this way. But I really don't want nothing of this to get hot, or at least, you know, burn or anything like that. So I am directing all the fittings. So since the fittings are going to be pointing out towards me, I'm going to attach this right here. So then the fitting's going to face down. So I got the 90 degrees, so then I could direct where I want the lines to go. It's going to be great because I really do need these, and it's going to be perfect for my setup. So this is where, so far guys, where we're at. We're gonna move on to this big box. All right guys, here goes the last box. As you guys can see, it's a pretty big one. I'm super excited to open this because this one I know what it is. But guys, wait until you see this stuff. You guys are gonna go ballistic. This is gonna be for the V6. So let's just open it. I'm super excited. Let's just open it. Enough talking. Let's just get this thing opened up, so I can show you guys what I got in here. This, I think, will be, I'll be the first MR2 with this, specifically the way it's done. I'll be the first MR2 with that. So, guys, I hope you are excited as I am. Let's just open this damn package up. Let's go. Alright guys, so here we go. I just opened the box. So if you guys don't know what this is, you guys will very shortly. Let's open this up first. Actually, let's open up one of the smaller ones up first. Let's see. Oh my god, guys, check this out. This is carbon fiber overlaid by ABC Carbon, guys. If you guys have not checked out ABC Carbon, you guys definitely need to. His name is Alan Bryson. He owns a business where he does do carbon fiber products for MR2s for all cars. I don't know if you guys can really tell in the because of the sun, but this is hex carbon fiber overlay on these guys. Guys, check this out. This is an original product, an original OEM part, laced up with some nice carbon fiber. Check this out, guys. I just, you guys can't, I don't know if you guys can tell. I gotta put this in the sun. Here, I'm gonna put this right here. Take this off the tripod. Have you guys check this out. Check out the detail on this, guys. Check this out. It has been ceramic coated. It has clear coat. I mean, he hooked it up. He hooked it up. Guys, if you guys want any carbon fiber done, I highly recommend ABC Carbon. Guys, check this out. This is ridiculous. And this is just the first part. Look at that shine inside that cup, that door cup right there. He even painted the inside black for me, which is amazing. Alan, thank you so much. This is just one piece, and I'm super excited about it. Check it out, guys. Now on to the next ones. Let's move on to the next ones. Guys, look at this. Look at this, guys. This here is amazing. This is actually the piece that goes above the speedometer. So this goes like this, or actually this way is how it goes. It looks amazing, guys. Check this out. This is original ABS plastic, fitted and laced up with a hex carbon fiber overlay. This is not, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, this is not hydro dipping. This is not none of that. This is all hand laid carbon fiber over ABS plastic or fiberglass or whatever other parts that are made of. I got one metal piece in here that I had carbon fiber overlaid, which is the gas door, but that's about it. Excuse me, guys. This here, Jesus, look at this. Look at this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Check out this detail. I'm sure you guys can tell. Check out this detail. 100% satisfied customer right here. Check it out, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you carbon fiber. This is how you carbon fiber stuff. If you're gonna get something carbon fiber, this is the way to go, guys. This is perfect. Look at this. The edges are amazing. I mean, let's get some better detail here, guys. Let's check this out. Check out this detail, guys. In the sun. Look at this. This is just amazing, guys. There's plenty of more stuff that I got in here, but I'm only giving you guys a little small preview. So guys, if you guys want to see the rest of this stuff, you guys are gonna have to stay tuned, because I am definitely definitely going to be putting these on once the car gets to that point. But guys, look at this. This is just a little sneak peek of what is to come. But I can tell you right now, I am the first MR2 to my knowledge that's going to have full carbon fiber hex pattern interior. Check it out. And I don't know, and I say full carbon meaning that, you know, everything's going to be carbon. Not everything is going to be carbon. I know some of you guys are probably like, what the hell? Well, everything carbon, that's going to just look stupid. But not everything is carbon. It's going to be tastefully put, and it's been thought out for a long time. So guys, believe me when I say it's going to look good, it will look good. But guys, check this out. Look at the in the sun. This is gonna look so serious when I'm driving too, because I do plan on getting some exterior parts done as well. But wow, look at this. Look at this. This is amazing, guys. I have to throw a big shout out to Alan Bryson. Brother, I love these parts. These parts are amazing. Thank you again for the work. You do phenomenal work, and I will be sending you a lot more work as well. This is, to be honest, guys, this is actually the first fully successful trade-off, basically, because I've done this multiple times on multiple occasions with different carbon fiber guys that say they know how to do the job and absolutely don't know how to do shit. And those of you that are out there know who you guys are. Leave it up to the professionals, guys. It's a waste of time and money for everybody. So if you don't know what you're doing, it's just a huge waste of time. Don't leave it up to the professionals. In other words, this is professionally done and looks amazing, guys. Like I said, it's been clear coated, it's been ceramic coated, so we don't have to have any worry about UV rays or anything like that. So guys, check it out. But I'm gonna leave you just with that, guys, just with that preview. Imagine this box is full, completely full of things. So if you guys really want to see, stay tuned, guys. All right, this is what I'm talking about as far as progression goes. This has been a long time coming, guys, as far as my carbon fiber project goes. My carbon fiber is almost done. We have another shipment coming soon. We had to do it in 2 parts just because the cost of shipping would have been just astronomical, just stupid. But guys, again, thank you for watching. This is just a brief video on some updates on some things. We did get the gas tank portion finished, or at least to a part where we are kind of satisfied right now. What we're going to be doing is just letting the tank sit there and dry out a little bit, just so then we can then go ahead and power wash it. And after I power wash it, then what I'll be doing is painting it with probably an enamel of some kind or something like that. This is the 94. Got it back here. So at this point, I think we're good. I have the Red-Kote like I showed you guys. Where is it? I got the Red-Kote in here, so we'll be Red-Coating that fuel tank right there, just so then we can make sure we have no issues. I have all the parts here, just nice and put in the order that they will be put back on in. So that's gonna be good. But guys, this carbon fiber, check it out one more time. Check that out. Look at that, the way it shines. Oh, this is gonna be great, guys. All right, enough of the carbon fiber, guys. Thank you again for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers for watching. Thank you again. Please continue watching, guys. I'm trying to do my best and adding more videos in a timely manner. Not all the time that's gonna work, but when I do have time and I have the energy for it, I definitely will get it done. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. And again, thank you to all my subscribers, guys. This is Nasty Addiction Garage, and you only seen it here. A hex interior carbon fiber for a SW20 MR2. I'll be the first one to say that I have it. I feel like I could say that. I feel like I could say it, but you know, we'll see until somebody proves me wrong. I have the first hex carbon fiber interior in the United States that I know of. All right, guys, so let's go. Until next time. All right, guys, good morning. This is the next day. So it's been 24 hours since I've let the tank sit outside in the sun after applying some wax and grease remover inside the tank to remove any other contaminants that possibly can be in there. So I did put a wax and grease remover in there, sloshed it around back and forth. At that point, what I did, I emptied it out. After emptying it out, I let it sit in the sun. That's kind of what we did yesterday. Now today, this morning, is time for the application of Red-Kote. The actual tank itself is in pretty good condition. I think after I Red-Kote it, what I'm going to do is sand it down, just kind of scuff it with a Brillo pad, maybe scuff it around, power wash it. After power washing it, then what I'm going to do is take some probably like a black spray enamel or something and spray it on and then clear it as well. So let's see how it goes. I'm not a painter, but I really also don't care how this is going to look, just because the tank itself will be under the car and unnoticeable, so I'm not too worried about that. But so what we're going to do, as you see, I put tape on all the holes where Red-Kote can potentially come through, except this one here. So what I'm going to do is pour the Red-Kote through there. I think it's a quart, I believe. Let's see. I believe this is a quart. 1 quart, yep. So what we're going to do is pour the quart inside there. I'm going to lift the tank up, probably just stand it up and kind of move it around as much as I can, just to try to get the Red-Kote everywhere possible inside that tank. I know what this 1 little pint looks like it won't stretch for all this, but it says it. I think it says it. It says, let's see how much it says it covers. Let's see. It says pour 1 to 2 quarts of red line tank into your tank. 1 quart covers about 12 gallons, so I might have to use a little bit more just in case. But I think this should be good, guys. So let's get to it. Let's pour this Red-Kote that we have right here, and let's pour this into here. Let's get it. Guys, at this point I have put the whole pint or quart, I keep saying pint, I meant quart of Red-Kote inside this tank, and it looks like it didn't cover very much. There's still some in there, I'm pretty sure, but as you guys see, it only covered so much. I need to cover the whole tank. Like, there's a lot more left to cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pour some more in there. As you see, it's only coated to a certain extent. What I'm going to try to do first is try to make the tank unleveled, just to see if I can try to get some of this fluid down here, to see actually how much is left in there. I don't see any rolling down, and as you see, it's at an angle, so I don't see any rolling down. Let's see. I don't see it pooling either, so I could only figure that. Maybe it is pooling. I can't really tell. Can't really tell inside there. But what I'm gonna do now is add some more it doesn't hurt to add more. And this stuff, you can use it, reuse it. So whatever you don't use inside the tank, you can definitely pour it out of here and then have it put back inside the can or something like that. So let's go ahead and grab the second can, because the second can is definitely going to be needed. So go ahead and grab this stuff and pour some more. So let's go. All right, guys, now that I got the first quart of Red-Kote in here, I kind of was moving it around. I had to do it kind of off camera because there's a lot to move around, a lot that I have to try to get around inside there. Let me see if I can turn on the light so you guys can see it. It looks like a little bit of a bloodbath in there, but it's coming out pretty good. If you kind of look in each section, it's coated the majority of the as you see it's the majority of the tank. So majority of the tank is coated top and bottom, so you guys can kind of see. I think the bottom still needs maybe just a tad bit, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It looks like it's all coated. I was gonna put more in there, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Just so then I could save that other can for the 94, so I don't have to buy it again. It's not super cheap. It's like $30. But I'm not too worried about it. But this is a good preventative for any rust or anything, or any rust in the tank, fuel problems. This actually works really, really well. So as you guys see, so now the next step is to probably just let it sit out in the sun. I'm gonna read up to see if I can even do that, but I don't see there shouldn't be a reason why it can't just sit there, so then it can cook up a little bit and dry out. But that's the way it goes, guys. This is kind of how it looks. There you go. I'm gonna take a picture of that and post it on my social media. For any of you guys that have any questions on it, please just drop me a line, and I'll be more than happy to walk you through this or talk to you guys about it and what I think about it. So check it out, guys. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It coats the whole thing, so it's supposed to prevent rust and, you know, keep things nice and smooth inside the gas tank. Alright, guys, now the next step, like I said, I'm going to do is just kind of let it sit outside, let it dry, and then tonight what I'm going to do, or later on today, it doesn't necessarily need to be tonight, but what I'm going to do is power wash it all up. After I power wash it, then on top of that, I'm going to kind of scuff it lightly, primer it, tape it, primer it, and then paint it up. I mean, this will be it, guys. This, I think, by far is almost finished. So almost, guys, almost. Alright, guys, as you guys see, I have the tank ready to paint up really quickly. So you see I kind of just dusted it off. It was super dusty. It looks a lot better now that it's not dusty. But what I'm going to do is hold on, can I take this off? Yeah, what I'm gonna do is actually finish like dusting it. I got a bucket, and I'm gonna get a rag and kind of wipe it down a little bit. Then I'm going to go forward and start kind of like scuffing it a little bit, all the areas that I can, remove all these pads that I'm not gonna be able to paint over, and then what I'll do at that point is spray it with a rattle can. It's gonna be a gloss, but I'm gonna try to fix all the imperfections that I possibly can prior to doing that, and then tape up those holes, and then what I'm gonna do is spray away. So guys, let's get to it. Alright guys, as you can see, it looks a lot nicer than when I had it as I was putting the Red-Kote in. It looks a lot nicer. All I did was really use a kind of like a sponge with what we normally use like to wash dishes. I used one of those sponges, and it came out pretty good actually. Not too bad so far. There's a damn bee here, and I'm not a fan. All right, we're back. Sorry. So yeah, like I was saying, like it's now going to dry just like this. I'm going to scuff it up with some sandpaper, just really quickly, just kind of roughly. Then what I'm going to do is go ahead and wax and grease remove this with this stuff here. And I'll do that only after I kind of scuff it up with sandpaper. I'm going to go grab sandpaper right now and do that. But let's check out inside, guys. Let's see how the inside looks so far. Not too bad. It looks like it's all coated and it's all starting to dry, which is pretty good. This is the basket that the fuel pump sits in. Kind of bothers me that there's no Red-Kote on just that little section of things, but everything else is Red-Coated. It does bother me a bit because my OCD, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's check up here. Yeah, up here is nice and coated as well. So yeah, we're good with that. Ooh, what is that spot there? Let's check in here. That bothers me. And that's just to stop it from sloshing around, but it looks like the base on the bottom is nicely coated, so I'm not too worried about that. So let's get to this scuffing, and then what we're going to do is wax and grease remove it, and then we're going to spray it up. Let's go. Alright guys, so what you guys seen me do was just scuff the fuel tank very lightly, as you guys can see. All I did was use I think it was like 150 grit just to scuff it up, just so then we can get some good adhesion with the rattle can. I mean, I don't need this to be perfect. Let's all be honest here. Like, yeah, I'm a perfectionist when it comes down to building, but this is a fuel tank. Like, I don't have the time to spend a lot on this thing, so I just want to get it done, get it out of the way, just so then there isn't any issues. But as you guys see, it's all nicely scuffed. What I'm going to do now is go hit it up with some Ep4 wax and grease remover. I think I got enough to just pass a couple coats through here, and we'll do that. Check that out. Ooh, dirty. So yeah, and then we'll start spraying, guys, just so that we can have this sit here and dry. But what I am gonna do is cover these holes up real nicely, and make sure that we have no air that goes into there from or any paint or anything, because I don't know what that's gonna do with the Red-Kote as far as contaminating it or ruining it, making it peel. You know how things can get when it comes down to paint. It's very sensitive, so let's get to it, guys. Well, before we start painting, I kind of want to show you guys what I'm using, because if I kind of just bypass that, these are the things that I'm using here. I got these things from Walmart out here in Chicago, so this is actually what I'm using. I'm going to use a tack cloth after I wax and grease remove it. Then this is what I'm going to be using combined. I bought this because this is a paint and a primer to cover up. I've used this before and it works really, really well. I was going to use an enamel, like a engine enamel, but it really doesn't get hot in the gas tank, so I'm not too worried about that. And this clear I've used multiple times, and it works great. It works great for plastic, it works great for metals. It's just really, really, really good and super glossy. So we're going to be using both of these. I think one can should be good for that whole tank. They got really cool nozzles that kind of make it a little easier to spray. It dries within 10 minutes, so what I'm going to do is put a couple coats first, and then I'll seal it with the clear. But let's start taping up these holes and go from there. Alright guys, we are at the final step. I did tape up all of the holes. Now we are all good to go forth and wax and grease remove this bad boy. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and spray it up with this rattle can and go from there, guys. Like I said, I'm going to do 3 or 4 light coats of the paint first. And then after doing that, what I'm going to do is make sure that I got good coverage all on the gas tank. After doing that, then what I'm going to do is go ahead, after the 3rd or 4th layer, I will be putting that clear that I got over there. So then we can start layering that up too as well. Alright guys, let's wax and grease remove this bad boy, tack cloth it, and then paint. Alright guys, this is after the first coat. Literally this is just a very thin layer I sprayed on here. It doesn't look too bad. It's really not doing too much as far as like wrinkling or anything like that, which I was afraid of, to see if I did, you know, the preparation at least slightly correctly. But it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm gonna let this dry for about 5-10 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead with the second coat. I'm gonna lay the second coat a little heavier. Once I put down the second coat, the third coat, I'm gonna go pretty heavy, and any spots that might need it after that, then I will go ahead and do another coat around the whole thing. So not too bad, guys. This thing is looking pretty good. And don't forget, we still have to do clear coat. So I'm gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes and then go from there. Alright guys, this is literally the finish of the second coat. As you guys see, it's starting to get more darker, more solid, covering up the scuff marks a lot better. This one I did apply a little thicker than I would a second coat, but I did have a lot of scuff marks, and this is a primer paint, so I don't have a primer to use first. And then go over it with the black, but this is coming out pretty good. I do have to say, it does not look horrible. It looks a lot better than what it was, and I don't need it to be perfect. Remember, this is a gas tank, something that's never really going to be looked at by anyone probably but me, so I'm not too worried about it, but it's starting to look good. As you guys see, it does have a little matted kind of glare to it. It's not too bad. I'm going to give this another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then we're going to move on to the third, where the third will be a lot thicker. Then after that, we're going to let that sit at least for 15 minutes or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to apply the clear coat. All right, guys, so let's give it some time, and we'll be right back. The last coat is now applied, so it looks pretty good. Can it use another coat? Maybe, but I think it looks good. I'm gonna let this dry for about 10 minutes, and after letting it dry, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go over it with some clear. I'll probably do 2 coats of clear just to seal it, just so that I don't get it chipped or any of that stuff. But I mean, to be honest, guys, like, it does not look bad. It looks like the way the factory tanks used to come, kind of with that weird paint that you scratch it by mistake and it just gashes through. Like it's kind of what it looks like. It looks like one of the stock tanks, like when you first get it from the factory. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. So now what I'm gonna do now is let it sit for about a good 10 minutes and then do the clear coat and go from there, guys. So let's go. Alright guys, this is the final product. As you guys can see, it came out pretty good. Not too bad, a nice little shine. I didn't really do the clear for shine. It was just to protect more so the tank. It's not too shabby, man. I do have to say it came out pretty good. Pretty good. As you guys can see, it's got a nice little shine to it. Got a nice little something. But like I said, this is something that's not going to be really viewed, so I really don't care for what the reflection or the amount of run, whatever the case is. I really don't care in how it really looks. I just wanted it to be at least uniformed and not rusted. This way to also help protect it from rust. On the outside anyway, I got it protected on the outside and now on the inside as well with the Red-Kote. So guys, so this episode we did do a lot of things. We emptied out the tank. We tried to clean it up as much as we can. We took off all the fuel cylinders. We took out the fuel pump, cleaned it all up, kind of like scuffed it up a little bit. We've painted it. We've added the Red-Kote inside for protection, and now we just finished clear coating it. So I am gonna let this sit for a full 24 to 48 hours. I'm going to try to let it bake in the sun if I can, just so then I can get it to cook up real nice. But it looks good, guys. Thank you all for watching, and continue watching. Like I said, I'm trying to be as proactive as I can when it comes down to uploading videos. So guys, hang in there. We are getting things done. Now the next step after this is actually getting everything ready for the fuel hanger. I'm gonna get the Racer X fuel hanger and get things done that way, but that's not gonna be till a later episode, guys. But I'm glad we got this taken care of now, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so peace until next time, guys. Remember, like, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, just so you guys know when I do shoot out any new videos. I'm gonna try to post them on my social media as well, saying, hey guys, new video up. I'll try that, but for those of you that are already subscribed, you guys will know once you guys hit that post notification bell, letting you guys know that I will be or I have uploaded a new video. And make sure you guys ask questions, guys. Post some questions or comments on the video and let me know, guys. All right, so peace, guys, until next time.